All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 22 of Immutable Dimensions. Well fucking done. We've made it. We've been consistent. We've only missed 1 week, but we made up for it with a double week, and we've done that. And honestly, fuck yeah, it's great. So, let's start this off by doing the usual thing, starting off with the super sexy Assassin Mocha. How you doing, beautiful?
Doing good. Just finished a month-long project that ate all of my weekends, Friday through Sundays. But it is done and is a large paycheck, so that is good.
Fuck yeah.
But I don't know if you can see my pores through the camera, but I'm sweating like an absolute pig. So, yeah, that'll be something, a spectacle to enjoy.
It just looks like a nice glow.
I mean, it'll be better than watching your face get slowly more red as the episode goes and your eyes droop more and you're going, this is boring.
That's gonna happen too, but that's just the nature of I'm hot. I mean, if I'm less red already, then that's good, because I was a Zoidberg bitch for a day or two. So,
Alright, moving it over to the old man Shofsky. How you doing, beautiful?
Well, as you know, the other day I ended up dislocating my shoulder for no apparent fucking reason, but it's just like, hi, you're getting old. Got like 80% of the shit that I wanted to go through, gone through, and thrown out. So, getting bored at the house.
Yeah, I'm sure. Alright.
Fucking raining every fucking day, so I can't enjoy my pool.
I mean, you could, just might be a shocking experience. Anyways, moving on to the...
make it up in December.
Oh, that's true. Fair enough. All right, try not to get shocked then. It's fine. All right, moving over to the sexy Savi, baby. Sovereign, how have you been?
I've been good. Just editing. Things are going real well. I just took over editing Breaking Bad reaction videos, and those are like 5xing what Severance was doing beforehand, so I'm looking to make a lot more money.
Fuck yeah.
On this series than before. So real good for me.
Good shit, man. Glad to hear it. Moving it over to the Lucky Charms. How are you doing with your soul death?
Yeah, that's about accurate. No, right now I'm just trying to get 10,000 things completed before I go on vacation on Friday for 10 days. I forget how much crap has to be done before you leave, especially like trying to get all this crap done for my own household as well as my mother's household. So, it's a lot, and I'm trying to get work done and work extra hours to make extra money to do it. And my actual job won't let me work from home for the next couple of days so that I could get more things done, since my life at work is boring as hell. I quite literally sat in the office for 3 hours today without a single email. Me being there is a complete waste of my goddamn time right now. I have other shit I need to do. So, other than that, fine.
That tracks. That sounds like our job.
Yeah. Then Julie was like, oh, I'll be in the office tomorrow, and I'm like, great. Because I totally don't have things I could do.
You're great and all, but
seriously, like, it's just gonna be you and I. I'm gonna be sitting here twiddling my thumbs for 3 fucking hours again. What do you want me to do?
Alright, moving on to the Ninja Merker. Nin, you sexy bitch, how you been?
I've been good. Just got back from vacation on the East Coast and playing catch up on some remnants since my save file got corrupted, and it got corrupted a second time, so here's to that.
Oh. You poor fuck. I know you like suffering, but even that sucks ass. God damn. Alright. On to the freshly groomed Lilshin, or aka not so Lilshins. Sup, buddy? How you been, beautiful?
Not bad. I got back from my little mini vacation Monday. So It's been a really good week. Besides all that, it was fun traveling for once. I got out of the house.
There you go.
Gamer guy touches grass.
And then goes and play old games. You know, Contra, Mario. Old school.
Okay. Fair enough. All right, bringing it over to the Badger Booty. Hello, Badger. How you doing, beautiful?
I'm okay. I've been really busy today, but I'm here. I'm getting my hair cut finally. It won't be halfway down my butt crack anymore. That'll be nice.
Oh.
I'll probably look the same when you see me, to be honest, but it'll be cut to me. I'll know.
That's what matters.
I'll be sure to ask.
Okay.
Do I look different? I'll be sure to ask.
Am I pretty?
All right, taking it over to the newly improved setup of the Widow Shippy.
Newly improved setup. I just commandeered my kids' setup.
And now let me come over here and turn your fucking volume up.
Same.
All right, try talking to me again with feeling.
How about now?
Motherfucker, why does everybody do that with a headset?
Sorry. No, I just
Are you?
said I
You're not.
commandeered my son's setup for the week, but I got a camera. I got an actual computer that's going to
You
play.
can see more than my arm?
I can see everybody's beautiful faces, and I've got Foundry set up in the back, and it looks great, and it's huge, and I love it. It's nice.
Very nice. Fucking goddamn it, Shadow. Right. As for me, updates, no, not really. We did have the glucose test for the baby today, so luckily, Violet did not get sick and vomit all over everyone, so that was super good. Only other update is they've been adding some more responsibilities for me at work. We have apparently partnered with, or will be working with this company based out of the UK, which the way that it was explained to me is they help people with startups that are potentially going to be going into the staffing industry, and with that comes like the full-blown logo creation and name and a whole bunch of other stuff, and getting the base pillars started for social media and all of the fun stuff with that. And basically what I would be doing is I would be on the intermediary between them and the partners that are going to be making this stuff. So luckily that means I don't have to make all of these things for them. I just have to basically walk them through and potentially help with social media things and other marketing like things. And I was very confused as to why this is getting added on to my job responsibilities, but whatever, I guess it's fine. I'll just suffer and die. It's it's cool. Does it come with more money? No. Does it come with a lot more added responsibility? Yes. Am I still going to be getting my fucking raise or potential fucking promotion with it? I don't fucking know. We'll see what happens. It's fine. So there's my, update with that. So there you go. Hope you all enjoyed it. All right. If there's nothing else, let us take it into some immutable dimensions. So 2 weeks ago, we were with the group with Zul and an old friend as William the Wise, talking and apologizing for things that they've done in the past. They meant nothing, and the realms are disappearing, and there's nothing he can do about it, and everything sucks, but he'll see Zul on Saleya. We were following along with the Group A in the woodsy clearing after the werewolf, where they were speaking with the blonde lady that had come out to surprise them, who turned out to be Allura. Except not the Allura that Group B had met. It was the light Allura, where they had a little bit of a discussion talking about things that were going on, when the dark Allura, the Group B Allura, had come out and wound up playing a little bit of a game with the group as she froze everyone in place and was walking around, and wound up making not Penetrator, making him more like Kai, and then a humanoid figure, and then Penetrator again, and some interesting happenings occurred there, and they wound up walking off with Dark Allura, Penetrator, and Light Allura, leaving the rest of the Chosen stuck, wondering, do we go after them? What the fuck are we doing? And went off. We went back to Group B, where they decided that they wanted to take a little bit of a rest, as William advised them to not go for the Oblivion Scroll. They opted to not listen to that shit and said they're gonna fucking do it anyways. So before they decided to hop on that little bit of a treacherous journey, they decided to use their Scroll of Residency for the first time and created a mansion. A magnificent mansion filled with rooms and servants and food and a training room where some shit went down. Decided he wanted to go and practice a little bit, figure out how to fight more like Penetrator. Pen said, fuck it, let's do it. Thus began the fuck around and find out game, where Ziva joined in, didn't really join in the fight, but came to see what was going on. Zool wound up making an appearance down there. Killa made an appearance. While all of this was going on, and the fight wound up reaching new heights, quite literally, as illusory terrain wound up becoming a thing, and everybody was lifted way into the air in their minds. And some strange changings, not really evolving, more just alterations to Pen and persona occurred. A very different fighting style and version of wound up making an appearance in this little training room, with wings and eyes of white and just an all-around deadly aura surrounded him. Penetrator wound up devolving into a vicious hellbeast with an insatiable bloodlust and an extremely heightened battle sense. As the fight raged on, finally came to a point where they slowly got control of themselves in an utterly exhausted state, and we left them in the training ground on their asses, looking at each other, and that's where we left them. So now we are going to pick up right where we left them, in the training room. And Pen, I leave it to you.
So how can I improve my mace fight?
With it better?
Well,
Maybe use those little like weird things you did with your hands more often.
what did I do?
You shoved your hand into my stomach again.
I sort of remember the first time. I don't remember this time.
Yeah, you seemed a little reinvigorated after that. I'm not sure what it was, but it looked like something good for you.
Oh, I know what it was. It was vampiric touch. Yes, I remember now.
Good
But I don't
lord,
remember
words
using.
even.
I don't remember using it though. You knocked me out when we were on those pillars.
Do you
the
not
pillar.
really remember what happened?
No, I have. I remember. I started swinging my mace at him. He ripped my shield off. He threw me, and then all of a sudden we were on pillars or platforms.
Mm-hmm.
Um, everything went dark after that. But
Oh,
yeah.
you don't remember anything really after the pillars?
Nope. Don't remember a thing. It was really dark.
Do you feel okay now? Like, does your head hurt? Are you nauseous?
I feel like I
or
got hit by a
hot
freight
or
train.
cold? Well, that was
That's one
probably
way to put it.
Pen. Just a safe guess there.
Uh,
No other symptoms though.
I am. Well, my mask is still here. Why is my mace all the way over there?
Just a question of curiosity. If your mask wasn't there for a second, would that mean anything to you?
It means he broke it. I need to go buy a new one.
Okay, well it's not broken, so you're good. You don't need a new one. You're good.
I tried to stomp it, but you had real good dodge.
You know that happens sometimes as I like wiggle my wings but don't say anything.
How do you dodge when you're unconscious? Are you just falling over?
I
Skill
don't.
issue.
You weren't really unconscious. Like you clearly weren't conscious, but you were doing stuff. You were conscious.
You weren't
This being
you after
classified
you
as
blacked out.
sleepwalking?
You know, I don't know who could just fall asleep when you're running at their face, but you know, maybe there are other things that can cause a blackout like that. Maybe it's a side effect of the berries, right?
At the sound of the berries, I'm going to start walking over to my mace, ignoring her now. Pick up my mace, shuffle over to the shield, go grab the shield, head down. He almost killed me. Actually, I think you killed me. It doesn't matter.
If
How
I
could you
killed
do
you,
this?
how are you alive?
Not you, her.
Me?
She almost killed you.
She told me to keep
with
eating
the
the
berries. Look, how was I supposed to know that you're sensitive?
sensitive. I love eating food.
You know, a lot of people like eating food. That doesn't mean the food likes being eaten, okay?
I hook my mace to my belt and I shift the shield to my back.
I have a bakery you need to go visit there, Ziva.
Food?
The food
like
will
food.
literally scream at you to eat it.
I mean, I'm down.
Alright, well, Ziva, you saw the fight. Well,
Yes?
what could I have improved using the mace? Because, be honest, I'm back to what my younger self is the best way to put it.
Mm-hmm.
But I have been wielded a weapon in centuries.
As you finish
In
that
general-
statement, you guys see the door kick open as Crag comes strolling in, just...
What the fuck happened?
Oh, you missed a fight, Crag.
What? I missed a
It's
fight.
pretty epic.
Wanted to spar. Pen's gonna start collecting javelins.
Who won?
Who do you
Point.
think?
I point at the tall Minotaur. I asked for help on learning how to use my mace.
This is a real
Yeah,
roundabout
it
way
was-
of getting that done.
I'm still asking, what do I need to improve with the mace? There's nobody's telling me.
In general, I think you need to do a lot of drills. You need that muscle memory back. You know, you need more stability in your legs. You definitely need more upper body strength and just the habit of instinct of how to swing it again.
Stability on my legs. It helps when somebody's tail doesn't knock them out from under me.
You know, that's something
you
that
should
you
jump.
could defend against if you were better.
Skill issue.
I'm still stuck on needing help with the mace. You just grab it and you start swinging. I don't understand what the problem is.
Have
Well,
you
yeah,
what I
Crag,
told him
but
to
you got
do.
that upper body strength. Like, do me a flex, Crag. Like, just see that's upper body strength. That's what it looks like.
No,
Craig starts flexing all over.
Yeah, full bodybuilder mode.
Yes.
Now, have you tried imbuing magic to your mace upon striking?
I don't really remember doing that before.
I mean, I could definitely see about, you know, trying to help you find spells that are really good for that if
Well,
you
well, we could go over the
want
ones
to
that I have.
start looking into that. Yeah, we could do that at some point.
I have a lot of healing spells. That's the main thing. Like,
I mean, as
Bas-
long as you don't try and heal people with your mace, it'll be fine.
I mean, if we give you a rubber mace, would that help?
no.
I think he needs pels and just lots of practice. And maybe some more pen time.
I
Pen is
recommend the bench press.
I look at the servants, bring in a bench press, and waits.
The servants look around and they sit there and just kind of look over in the corner, and suddenly it just materializes out of nowhere. Nice little bench press laid out. Nice iron bar going across, loaded with plates on both sides, so much so that the bar is bowing. And as your servant goes to leave, he bends down, reaches in its pocket and pulls something out and hands a little handful of something to Killa. And it kind of looks over at the Mosin that's over on the wall and just hands it to him, and the servant walks out.
Okay. I walk over to the bench press. I think this might be a little bit too much weight.
Give it a shot.
This looks like a little bit too much weight.
And maybe you should spot him.
What are you, a baby?
No, I'm pretty old actually. That's the difference.
Don't give me that, youngster.
An old baby.
I don't want to die. All right, I have a fear of poison and I have a fear of being crushed to death. Pen, can you please spot me?
Sure.
Oh,
Thanks.
fucking bet. You lifting? Give me a strength check.
No.
Got disadvantage.
I want to go stand near this. So I wanna
Absolutely.
be right next to them.
Absolutely.
Just
They've got tier 1 exhaustion.
Yes, they
I know.
do. So give me that strength check with disadvantage, you beautiful fuck.
Trying to get to it. Find it. Dude, don't, I got it. Strength, just a strength check, right?
With disadvantage, yes.
Huh, 14.
You're insane.
I'm just gonna I don't know if y'all can see what that is, but that is an 18. So you'll see his arm lays down and just goes to push and just gets it up. And it falls right back onto the thing, and he just drops his arms down. Heavy.
I'm going to chamber my Mosin and say, "Do it again."
Oh my god.
Give me another strength check with disadvantage.
I'm first going to touch my chest to give myself guidance.
Bro.
Listen, no
Oh!
personal trainers
hold
take
on.
it easy on you.
I know, that's why I was like, hold on, I think I got the thing saved. I have it saved? No, D10. No! Roll D4. Plus a 1. I have a 10.
All right, well, I'll do it the fair way for now.
He's gonna die.
The fairway, he says.
I would like to point out when I rolled a 14. So it's like, let's just do it with the computer and see if it does better. So
Yeah,
tries
it did better.
tries and tries
Oh, ignore that.
and
sorry.
tries, but just can't get it to lift. As fails to lift this, you'll see Kilo just take aim. Are you using, which one are you using? The
I want rubbers, and I want to
Okay.
aim it right in between his legs, so he fucking knows.
So
Oh no.
you'll notice as your arms drop down by your side because you couldn't quite lift it, you just look down and you see this rat just taking aim and just taking a shot right in between your legs, and you feel this piercing pain as a very well-made rubber bullet catches you right in your taint.
Ooh.
That one's gonna hurt for a few days.
You all have a responsibility to tell me not to train with any of you.
Seriously.
When did you show up? I thought you were still
I'm
counting
not
your
there.
gold.
This is me telling you as a person.
You don't know what's going on.
That's why I'm saying you all have a responsibility to tell me not
No.
to train with any of you.
No,
Karma,
you're
at
not.
any point in time, if you want to go into the training room, just say it and you can.
I think it is safer for me to be oblivious as to what's going on.
Well, you probably
He's still counting his gold at the dinner
I'm
table.
not counting gold. I'm playing with my prestidigitation.
This. Well, I think my guy is rolling on the ground now.
Okay, so Pen, was that you taking Um's place and going to lift? All right, let's.
Catching the bar from crushing him.
Oh well, yeah, that definitely succeeded. You giving it another go, or are you done with this? Cause you don't want to get shot in the taint anymore.
Well, it's gonna take a while, so if he's going at it right now, I'm gonna be waiting a little bit before I even attempt, because right now he just. I'm using cure wounds on myself.
I hate to tell you, but
It feels
no
fair.
matter how many times that goes, that's not going to take that pain away.
No, I just want to make sure there's something left. It's not the pain. It's the purpose.
It's not the pain, it's the pain.
You weren't even using it before.
Well,
Ooh.
This is
You
a
know-
new sensation for him, apparently. So
yeah, I didn't know barbarians can learn vicious mockery.
There's a lot you don't know.
Takes 2 points of psychic damage. This fucking unintentional fucking vicious mockery.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Well done, Penetrator. Looks like there's another skill you get to add. Fuck. Put that under bonus fucking features. Witty retorts. It's fine.
Right, you know the stakes. You want to hit the bench press?
Oh yeah.
All right, which of you's going up?
Go over.
Oh fuck!
You got to get 2.
This is the ultimate fucking training session right now. All right, who's taking the bench first, Crag or Pen?
Crag.
All right, Crag, give me a strength check. Not with disadvantage, just straight up strength check.
Where's Crag? Oh, it's the first
Attributes.
fucking one.
Attributes.
All right. You see, as Crag just gets down, grabs it, looks at Pen, looks at looks at Killa, it's the bar, and just whoop.
No, 2 fingers.
Racks it, looks at Killa, gets up, nods to Pen.
Excellent work.
Hold on. That was only 1. I'm laying on the ground here. I can still count. He said 2.
It's up to you if you want to go for round 2, if you want to let Pen do it.
Me?
Yeah?
Oh.
I'm as salty on the ground. He really is like, no, you only did 1.
We'll let Pen go. I already showed I can do it. We need to let somebody else have a turn.
I'm leaving that up to you, Killa. You respond to that however you want.
I'm just gonna sit on the bench and look at Killa for a second. Just stare at him.
Take turn, you know, bro.
Technically, he did do 1 more than
Yeah.
No, I did 1. I thought.
No.
The first one.
Getting it off of the holder and then putting it back on does not count as 1.
No, I had done 1, then he tried to do the second one. It almost crushed me.
All right, Pen got the 11. Let's see. Motherfucker. All right, Pen. You gotta see his fucking Pen lays down, grabs it, lifts it. But with it, yeah, no. There's definitely no 2 fingers with it. Pen just grabs it, just lifts it, racks it, sits up, looks around, and stands up.
All right, Crag. Time for 2 after Penetrate's return.
How about I get in
Okay.
on some of this?
Oh, let's go. 2 is rule.
And stands up and taps the bench.
You see, you see Zul fucking just lays down, grabs the bar, looks at Killa, just shakes his head no, and just whoop, lets it
Start spinning it
down,
around.
pushes it back up, brings his hands down, and the bar just comes down, and he just looks at it, the bar goes back up, grabs it, sets it down, and he sits up, just... Who's next?
So that was 2, right? So now you got to do 3.
Son of a
Crag needs
bitch.
to do hit second steal.
All right, Crag
True.
needs to do a second.
All right, Crag's going back in.
Man, it sounds really playing into the rolling on the ground.
Uh-oh.
It was
Wow.
Ah, not as good as my first one, but still good.
Congrats. You are stronger than bitch. And I point at Simon.
Well, we already knew
That
that.
far. So bad.
Fuck. There we go. I forgot that I didn't actually have the dice rolls up for people to be able to see. So there we go. So yeah.
Are you facing the stakes? Or are we done with the fun?
That's up to you guys.
Why don't you get in on this, Killa?
Undeniably.
I'm gonna hold my hand out for the gun.
Oh no.
I call in the servants to bring in a miniature weight set and set it on top of the bench.
You see as two groups come in holding this little one, come over. Ding, 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 ding. They set it down. It's about a quarter of the size of the full-size bench that's sitting there with
Only fair.
a bar, but a little bit smaller, and definitely plates on the side, but not enough to make the bar bow.
Alright.
I'm gonna say a toothpick with 2 olives.
I thought about it, and I was like, that would be a little bit much, because the Ratman's not that small.
Alright. I'm gonna hand the rubber loaded gun to Penn and say, remember, only fail and left nut first.
Alright, so motherfucking son of a bitch. Can these bitches... What the fuck?!
Yeah, so you crush. I'm the one who gets crushed here, really.
Alright, Killa, go ahead. How you lifting this thing? You give it any flair, like...
I'm going to crack the hands and then just do and then just be done.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna need you to repeat that. What are you gonna do?
It's gonna be on the YouTube, honey.
Come on, you gotta be done for 2.
Yeah, that's right. Let's see a second one.
Gonna grimace and squint and then do it. And I'm gonna definitely get shot in the nut. Let's go.
You see as Killa gets down, gives a little smug look at everyone, and just... And you see as Killa kind of tweaks a little bit on the bench, is kind of tweaks something in his back, and he sits and he's... Oh!
Can I put my 2 fingers down to help him lift it up?
Yeah, give me another strength check, Killa.
As soon as Zool touches the bar, I'm gonna shoot the motion.
I want to throw this into his face as hard as I fucking can when he shoots me.
So, you see, as Killa's sitting there struggling it, you see Zool just casually walk over and put his 2 fingers on the bar, and as right as he fucking lifts it, you see Penn just takes a shot with the fucking rubber bullet from the Mosin, hits Killa right above right underneath where that tail kind of is, and just... And as soon as you just see Killa's face just go red as he grabs the bar from Zool and yeets it at Penetrator's face. For reference, it's like this pen just...
You did yourself good with that pen.
I'm gonna join Simon on the floor and say, "This is the bitch time." Oh no!
So we have 2 incapacitated party members currently on the ground.
I'm getting back up to try again. I have to get 2.
I would like to arrive in the training room.
All right,
Karma,
I've been
as you
rolling on the-
walk in,
rolling-
Karma, and you just look around to take in the sights, and you look over by, you see the bench presses that are over there, and you see and Killa both writhing on the floor, rolling around in pain, as you see start to get up a little bit tenderly to not stand up too quick because he doesn't need that much blood flowing to that area to enhance the pain. Okay, Ziva.
Lean over to kill
We
it
had
with
somebody
potion.
else
Quick,
enter,
reload it.
okay? I'm just trying to be descriptive.
I'm gonna
Oh
throw
no!
one rubber bullet out towards him while I'm rolling on the ground.
It doesn't
By
even
the way-
remotely matter what fucking happens here because as grabs the bar and he just gets it clear and he's straining to lift it, that extra pressure from him flexing those muscles comes, and that spot where he got shot just ramps up in pain as he just and the bar comes crashing down on him, smacking him in the chest and just keeping him pinned there as he's is currently choking from the bar being on his throat.
Oh shit. Let me help you there, bud.
Zul walks over and grabs both sides of the bar, is able to just lift it and get it back in the rack as just
And scratching around for this rubber bullet.
So, I want to lean over and say, you should use my bar next time if you can't use that one.
I'm no bitch.
Armate, you can go into the training room whenever you want as well.
Results may.
I am
indicate
now
otherwise.
By the way, I roll off and I start crawling with one arm, just to the door.
Trying to get to the door as one's holding you, swapping from your throat to your balls as you're like, It's a very comical sight for the rest of you that are watching this, what seems to be weirdly shaped worm type thing going, trying to figure out what part of him to hold.
For you.
Fuck you! As he keeps crawling.
I
Vince
want to take a try on this bar.
Do it. It's like, Vince, get the cock sock.
Oh.
He needs the help.
I'm going. Scourge.
Yes.
When he gets to the bar, I'm going to do command and say fail.
On me? On me?
How rude.
On who?
Whoever it is, I don't know. No, it's not. It's whoever over there grabbing the bar. I don't know. I'm in pain. He's gonna turn over and go fail.
I will. If that's on me, I will counterspell. I don't give a shit.
Well, okay, so let's do it like this. If Karma, if you're going to lay down and you're grabbing the bar and is doing command, I need a perception check from you to see if you're going to notice him casting it.
Where is my perception? God damn it.
Is he able to cast it while being?
I'm choking.
He's
I'm
choking,
it
but yeah, he could.
10.
I'm just going to do a straight roll for this to see. What?
He notices, but he doesn't notice.
No, I noticed.
Oh no, he notices. He definitely notices, so it's on you, whatever you want to do with this.
Well, I mean, if I'm noticing that he's doing it, yeah, then fucking, I think counterspell, I mean, is pretty much the most that I.
Okay, so he just counterspells it, so as the word goes to enter your mind of fail, it just kind of shake it off, and it's like, the fuck? So now just give me a strength check. That's exactly what it sounded like as you were trying to cast command sign. Well done.
Just leave my mic on for a good imitation.
A 12.
Well, you fucking lift it. Then you know this really
I
fucking
wanna-
sucks that I've already used all of my good rolls tonight. Fuck
I
me.
want to look him in the eyes and do a second one.
Okay, roll.
Oh, we got a chance, baby. Oh.
Can he do 3?
I'm gonna do a third one.
Rolling the dice.
I just got a 0.
Oh no.
I have a -1 strength stat.
You just now won like I did.
So you'll see Karma lays down the first time after he does his little counter spell, so that doesn't happen. He just gets the bar up once, smiles, gets the bar up a second time, smiles, and he's like, I got this. And lets the bar go as the bar is now on his chest, slowly going to. He's able to, stop it from hitting his throat until. Who has the Mosin now?
I still do.
As Penetrator goes and lines up to take the shot and shoots Karma right in the taint, then lets go of the bar. Karma is now being choked by the bar.
That's why you don't get cocky.
Hang on.
Craig is absolutely cackling, but is going over to help.
So you see Crag and Zool both go over. Zool just grabs the bar, puts it up, just kind of looks down at Karma and turns around and walks away.
It was worth it. It was worth it.
I just look down
every
and shake
single
my
time.
head.
It's so worth it.
Ziva, you want to go? Just pen his
You just look over and she's like doing push-ups as pull-ups. Good job, me.
I thought you were
Pull-ups
doing
as
squats.
close as this like extra wide bar will go to the wall. She's like in a corner, like doing this, like looking at you like, I'm good. She's just gonna keep cranking out these pull-ups, like absolutely not.
All right, is the battle of strength done? Or are we continuing this?
I think I did awesome, and I no longer need to prove myself.
You did better than expected.
So you'll see as the servants kind of come over and they start to put everything back and make it all look nice and neat and tidy, and they pick up the little fucking weight bench and go and set it right on top of the big one and move it over into the corner. They bow their heads and slowly back out, and as they get to the door, you see that they wind up dropping off a little pitcher and some cups that sit there. You have some water and you have some mead that are sitting there in pitchers as they go to exit.
Pen's gonna set the Mosin down next to Killa and look over to who I assume is still on the ground writhing by the door.
Oh no, I've already gotten through the door a little bit, going to the first door on the left to go to the room. I'm done.
I'm gonna go help him get back to his room. That's just kind of
Okay, so we'll visit you two.
unpainful now.
Alright, we'll visit you two in a sec. So Pen is exiting to help get to the room. Killa, Zool, Karma, Ziva, and Crag, you are all still in the training room. Any of you talking, doing anything, starting anything up, fighting each other, fucking each other? What's going on?
I'm gonna start doing like, I guess, acrobatics drills with my staffy boy, and like flips and swoops and
All right, as you start doing that, the door opens as Arme comes strolling in, wondering what the fuck is going on. Yes, I'm putting you in this. You wanted it to be D&D night? Welcome to D&D.
I was napping.
Not anymore.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like observe for a second, trying to take all it in as to what the fuck I just walked in on.
You absolutely just walked past crawling on the floor in the hallway.
Yeah,
just...
absolutely. And I'm just like looking at the same time and then walking inside the training room, just like, what in the fucking world is happening right now?
Wouldn't
Scourge,
she
I
need
just
to roll an acrobatics check so she doesn't stumble over him?
No, she's
Or the
walking.
blo-
It's fine.
I'm just walking.
Oh.
Don't forget about the blood trail.
Jesus. I'm not cleaning that.
You know, if you were still like undead type of situation, there was totally going to be like bits of flesh just coming off of you as you're going, because it would have been so much better, but we're not going that route. So Ziva is practicing some semi-performance skills with some acrobatics and some, ridiculousness and flair as Ziva does. What are the rest of you doing? Obviously
Grabs
not Pen.
one of the pitchers
Okay.
and just starts drinking from the pitcher. He turns around and sees the mead, obviously not the water. Turns around, sees Arme, and just kind of stops mid gulp, and then, did you want some?
As soon as you
No?
stop, you notice it does just magically refill as everything else in here. So it's just
Oh, fucking sweet! And then he keeps drinking. Just gulping.
Okay there, bud. Just gonna turn around and ignore because I'm assuming that entire context was literally want some and then it filled up and then continued drinking.
Yeah, no, there was no
yeah.
hesitation for you
There
to
was
be
no
able to
pause.
actually
So
say
with
you
that,
wanted
I'm just
some.
gonna like stare for like 4 seconds and turn around and keep walking into the training room, and I'm gonna ask very deliberately to Ziva, can someone explain why in the fuck is on the floor?
Skill issues.
He got shot in the taint.
He has one?
Apparently.
Surprisingly, yes.
We did not
We
know
were doing,
either. We fell.
Wait. Did anyone check if the cat is okay?
fucking Christ.
No.
No, that was not consideration.
Mm.
But it may have a new friend.
Oh.
Rubber
It's the
bullet.
new
That
cat
we only-
toy.
We only found one rubber bullet that was shot at him.
Oh.
The other one's just lodged.
Okay.
There was
so I'm gonna
only one.
assume
Missing.
that this cat has a new cat toy. Okay, cool.
I'm just picturing in his fucking room going, what is that? What the God?
Reaching down and rooting around.
I feel like something's crawling inside of me.
Don't shake him too hard.
Bullet
Um,
grow legs.
I was just thinking of like 8 little legs of it
It's
scurrying
just,
around.
you see the cat inside just meow, meow, meow.
That's what upset stomachs are for him.
Ate bad food, cat is angry, the end. Oh shit. Alright, sorry. That's not canon. It's fine. There's not a rubber bullet inside with the cat playing with it. It's fine.
Oh man.
Oh, fuck.
That would have been great for future problems.
Seriously, I'll be like, come here.
Run, we're out of bullets!
If you
Run!
really want it.
Squeaker.
Who knows? The next time you summon that cat, it might just drop a rubber bullet at your feet. We'll see.
I'm gonna call for a lounging chair and a stick. And I want to lounge with a stick, and while Ziva is doing acrobatics, I'm gonna pew, pew, just with a stick, make noises with my mouth.
Okay. So you'll notice, Ziva, as you're sitting there flipping around and doing everything that you're doing, you just see a rat sitting there with a little toy stick just... Pew, pew.
I'm gonna actively try and make it harder for him, like I'm dodging these invisible bullets.
Okay.
I'm actively gonna try harder.
Okay.
That's
Pretend
fine.
to
We're
hit
just
harder.
we're just going back and forth. That's fine.
All right. Zool, Karma, and Arme, and Crag, what are you all doing? Well, Crag is drinking, so it's up to the other
Crag's
three.
Getting fucking sloshed, man.
think I'm
He's
just
about
watching.
to pass out.
Okay.
I think at
probably
this
order
point-
like some food, if anything, like grab like a snack or something like that to wind down before bed.
Okay.
After seeing the rat pretend to shoot Ziva, I'm gonna like look for like little tidbits of food to like throw at her. Nothing painful, just like, little snacks.
Popcorn.
You
cat
could
food.
order them on a platter. Little pieces
Yeah, I
of
like finding
cheese
them
and
better.
meat.
You're in the training room.
So she's
Yeah.
looking for teeth.
Fair enough. How many
That
teeth
might
did
be
Penn and
more valid.
lose?
I
Okay.
don't even know how many teeth has to begin with, so
Fair enough.
It's fantastic.
So we're just gonna say,
question.
for the sake of this, you're finding little hardened bits of sand that are in there from the blood and the sweat and all that hit
Yeah,
him, and you're
cool.
just
blood hardened.
yeeting those at Ziva.
yeah, I'm gonna throw those at Ziva, and then like every time I like get close and like successfully hitting her, I'm just gonna like look at Ratman and just keep going.
Get good.
I
That's
am going
fine.
to
I'll
head
just keep
to
trying to
the
dodge both of them. A
library.
workout's a workout.
Did put a library in this? If not, you need to go request it. So, you'll see Zool goes to stand up and look around, and he goes to exit the training room and heads towards where room is, where before you enter in the room, we'll take it to Pen and who are in room, while is probably lying on the bed, still kind of writhing in pain and massaging his throat a little bit. Or is there anything you two are talking about?
I'm gonna say, think about what I mentioned before our fight, and don't ever mention your god in battle, or I might kill you on accident. And then Pen's just gonna leave the room.
We can't hear you.
I never said anybody's name. I don't call it out unless I'm healing somebody.
As you
Doesn't
say
help.
that, Zool comes strolling in.
Ugh.
Is there a library?
I didn't make one. They can, if you request, next time we create it, we'll get a library. I think you can request them. You can ask the servants; they can give you books.
All right. Thank you. Pull the door shut.
Okay.
I'm going to sleep. If I
Okay.
can.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So, is down and out. If anybody needs has to talk to or anything, now's the time. Otherwise, is going to bed. Okay, is going to bed.
With one hand reached down. No.
No, he probably has a hand reaching down there, but not for that reason.
What are the rest of you doing?
One
How
quick
long
thing.
has it
I
been
asked the
since we
servants for
created-
ice.
Why?
Okay. All right, so now has an ice pack, or at least a little, cloth with some ice in it, as he's icing his everything, and is now down for the count. What are the rest of you doing?
How long has it been since we got into the shelter thingy?
I'd say about 3 to 4 hours.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll call it to a close, take some notes in my book, and then head off to a room.
Okay. Pen, what are you doing?
I'm gonna grab a nightcap, head to my room, see that there's not a fireplace in it, and request a fireplace from one of the servants.
Okay.
And then go to bed.
Okay. That fireplace manifests. Sits there, the fire's going all nice and hot. And you're sitting there in front of it with your little nightcap looking at it. Pen is now out. If anybody has anything to say to Pen, now's the time before bed. Pen is in bed. Crag, what are you doing?
Finally puts
I'm
down
kicking
the.
Craig, telling him to go to bed.
Yeah, I was gonna say finally puts down the drink, and had previously, just because for time's sake, had ordered like a thing of meat, and was eating that, and so now that's done, and he gets up and he starts like
Stumbling off to bed.
stumbling off to bed, following Arme so she can lead him because he doesn't know where the fuck he's going anymore.
Okay. Zool, you'll notice as you left room and you start to head towards the other rooms in there, as you open up the door to what you were hoping was yours, but surprisingly, as you open it, there are bookshelves lining the room that you were in, all loaded with different tombs and scrolls of whatever it is that you can think of within your room.
Okay.
Crag is in bed, is in bed, Penetrator is in bed, Arme is also in bed? Or...
Yeah, I have to shove Crag in bed because we're the ones stuck having to share a room. So.
Okay, so Killa and Karma
tucked me
are in the
in.
training room together. Zool is in his room. Zool, what are you doing?
I order mead, and then I read a couple of tomes.
Okay. Is there anything you're looking for in particular, or are you just nightly reading?
Nightly reading, but I also have the illusion of Allura sitting next to me.
Okay. Killa and Karma, what are you two doing? You're in the
I
training
think I
room.
just-
Everybody else is in bed.
I think I'm just wrapping up to head to bed.
Killa, anything that you're trying to do? You're trying to go talk to Karma or Arme? Based on the fact that you know is coming next?
No, let's just let it ride.
Okay. So, all of you retire to your rooms. Everybody has their nightcap, their drinks. They all lay down for a nice, peaceful sleep. Strangely, this night, no one is plagued by any types of dreams. There's nothing eerie, no bad feeling. Everyone feels safe and content in this mansion. We're all able to sleep peacefully, not waking, no terrible dreams, no feeling of dread, just sweet, peaceful, tranquil sleep. Say as about 8 to 12 hours pass as Penetrator is the first to wake. And each of you slowly come to in your room, just there. And each of you are in your room for the morning, and I'll let you all pick and choose what it is you want to do before you all leave the mansion. So, what are you doing? You're muted.
How do I do the long rest? I'm trying to. Oh, I found it. Never mind.
Yeah, everybody with your token, go ahead and make sure you do your long rest so everything recharges. I can't remember how we did the. Actually, with the point of exhaustion, just make sure you do the checks at.
Yeah, I was gonna add the point of exhaustion after the rest
Okay.
just to make sure that I kept it.
Yep.
I was like, how do I do this? This one?
Yep. So go ahead and
that's
take care of that.
Features. Oh, there it is. It's right underneath hit dice. My bad.
Utility.
It was underneath hit dice.
Okay.
It's in the hit dice. It's just L. Yeah.
All right. So
It did
everybody
not
has.
remove
It did
Okay,
not remove
so,
what? Yeah. Okay.
Oh no, it didn't remove it, so we're good. I'll just have to wait for the next one.
Yeah. At the next long rest, your points of exhaustion will be gone.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's just where that's going for now. So each of you have taken your long rest. Your hit points are fully restored. Your spell slots are fully restored. Everybody is back to normal, aside from the two that have their points of exhaustion. Everybody is now awake and within their rooms in the mansion. Outside in the little kitchenette area, there is a table loaded with eggs and bacon and mead and different types of juices and fruits. A full breakfast fiesta is loaded on the table for each of you.
Biscuits and gravy.
Sure. All of it is there, ready for you to eat as you all decide to exit your room.
Pen's gonna look around his room for a second to see if Killa's in there, and then head out and start devouring breakfast.
I don't know where Killa wound up. Killa, did you go to your own room or did you go into Pen's and found a little corner?
I would have went into the room.
Okay.
So, would have went and found my own little corner.
Okay,
and
so
in it,
so Pen would see you in the morning then?
probably. Well, he at least see like a heap that
You see the so Pen, as you're looking around the room and you see over where the windows are, you see the little pile underneath the curtains over in the corner, and you see it steadily rising and falling, and the tail a little flipping a little bit as you're going to walk out. But you'll give it a little ruffle as you go out, and Killa starts to stir, and you exit the room. What are the rest of you doing?
Craig's gonna go fucking eat.
Okay.
A lot.
As I'm going to ask them to create a bath inside the room so I can clean up.
Okay.
And then request them on techniques for weapon use, fighting, mace specifically bludgeoning weapons, if there's any techniques or stuff.
Home of mace wielding.
Yeah,
It's just something. I specifically look for how to practice swinging.
There are martial arts tomes that I don't know you would know how to interpret 100%, but
no, but it's not going to
read up.
give him any proficiency in it either. So if it's just like, there won't be
Is
any
it
proficiency
RP or
gain
is
from it.
it-
So this would be more of an RP type of thing for you. So
Yeah,
if you're,
that's the whole point. Is because
Okay.
I'm following. My character's following that because he doesn't remember use of weapons really well. He was for the longest time was a warlock, so he was just casting Eldritch Blast. That was it. Now he's a cleric. It's kind of like he needs to make sure he can swing a mace.
okay.
So he's after he takes a shower, he'll come out to eat while reading the book, trying to
Okay.
imagine it. It's not for proficiency use. It's just
Mark it down in your notes that for the next time that we go into the mansion, one of these servants is going to be waiting in your room with 2 maces, and you will have a practice with it, and we're going to let you RP that out for you. So just mark that down, because I will forget.
got it.
I know I'll forget. There's so much shit I'm trying to keep track of right now. It's to not forget that I'm like, if I add anything else into my head right now, I'm losing something big.
No problem.
What are the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna eat.
Okay.
Go and just like sit at the table for a few minutes while I watch Crag disgustingly shove the food in their face.
Okay.
There's so much food.
Yeah,
So much.
he's just shoveling, and I'm just gonna sit there, both in like disgust and awe at the same time.
Fair enough.
And's gonna scooch over towards Crag. Join
And
in.
just match the vibe.
Yeah.
Arme just sits across from it's like Goku and Vegeta just fucking shoveling food in their fucking... Alright, fair enough.
Perfect.
Karma's eating. Ziva, Zul, and Killa, what are you doing?
I will grab a light breakfast. I will then sort of away from the table, sit on the floor after eating my breakfast, and sort of crisscross, palms up, staff across them, and I'm gonna start meditating. And if anybody really takes a look at me, it almost looks like the staff is not quite resting on my hands.
Okay.
And's gonna glance over in disregard.
Zul and Killa?
What are you doing, Killa?
I'm gonna be joining, but I'm doing it Tarkov themed.
Understand, you're in a 2-hour queue time.
Is that mayonnaise?
Oh. Just looks around to try to find the can of beef stew and the random chocolate bar in there. I go, ah, yes.
Herring, yes. I
Oh.
want to crack open the can of herring while staring at Ziva and just fish by fish.
Ah. He's got his sprots. Alright, Zul, what are you doing?
I come in. Do I still have the illusion of Allura?
No.
Yes or no after the verse? Okay. Come in with a book in hand from my room. I wave over to a servant and order Frost Giant's Kiss wine,
Okay.
and then I eat and wait for to get in to hand him the tome.
Okay. So, comes in. You're there now. Both of you are at the table.
I'll probably bump into the table because I'm actually trying to study this thing intently, trying to
Okay.
walk and move. Excuse me, and grab food, just shuffling over. Not quite there, just exhausted, trying to figure this out.
Okay.
And every time I put my hand down, like a biscuit forms, and he just keeps eating a biscuit.
Dude, you're already choked yourself. You're just gonna raw dog biscuits?
He
Right?
doesn't. He's so confused right now. It doesn't even matter what he eats. Someone could put
So, yeah.
mayonnaise. He'd probably eat that.
Alright, so is
I'd
raw
love
dog and
Put
biscuits.
mayonnaise on his toast.
I
about
want
his-
to hand him a can of Sprouts.
And you're just gonna see me try to bite into the can first. Just put it back down and then grab another biscuit and just keep eating.
Are we talking like buttermilk biscuits or Popeyes biscuits here?
I'm thinking Popeyes.
It's gotta be Popeye's biscuits
It's
there.
gotta be
Like-
the good one.
He's just raw dogging it, no water, nothing, no juice. He's just eats another one and just sort of just dry and scratchy now. Like when he goes to talk, it's just
I want to make a
dust.
game. I want to make a game. I'm gonna secretly ask one of the servants for one of the berries and just hand it to him and see if he'll eat it.
Fuck.
Oh.
Would he eat it?
Ah.
How much are
Okay.
you playing this? Are you sticking with it? Are you just eating
Will
whatever
it?
is handed to you?
Will it?
I was gonna eat it, and then I was like, oh
Okay.
god, I'm gonna be.
No. Well,
Do it.
Crag, you see as you sit there as the Starlight Berry comes out, and you just put one out, and as just reading this tome, takes it and just pops it in and swallows it, and keeps going.
Elbowing Pen. Did you see that? What else can we get him to eat?
Ted's just gonna. Just
Bro, I can't. You
Horn
can't.
in
You can't
hand.
fix that. I'm sorry. Oh
like,
wait, there's
I was trying to
and
keep him
dumb.
alive a little longer.
One berry's not gonna kill the guy. Come on.
I'm
He was eating
sorry.
like by the gallon before.
I need a Constitution saving throw, sir.
At least that's not a disadvantage.
The
That's
bread should help. The bread should help. It's a lot of
Yeah,
Popeyes
there's been other
biscuits.
things. One berry's not gonna kill the guy. Come on.
Well,
Biscuits
Absorbent
will.
tummy. Oh. Successfully absorbent tummy.
We'll do a straight roll just to see.
Oh,
no.
Really? Why me?
oh,
You
no.
could have had Sprouts.
You're sitting there reading it, and you're just taking biscuits, and you set the book down, and you kind of look around, and you look over at Crag, who's currently laughing his ass off, and you see Penetrator next to him, just kind of hand on his face, just shaking his head, and you're kind of sitting there, and suddenly everything starts to feel like it did outside. Then your throat goes numb, and your tongue goes numb, and you're feeling very nauseous. And I need one more Constitution saving throw from you.
Do you think his taint feels better with how numb he's getting?
Probably.
There might be medicinal uses to this berry for him. It's like a
Medicinal.
numbing-
That's what we're calling it.
like a
Okay.
numbing thing.
I want to check my stash real quick.
In just a pure feat of just determination, you're able to keep yourself from throwing up.
Oh, it's dry biscuits. How is he gonna get it up? It's stuck there.
And you're
It's
sitting
glue.
there, and your extremities are very numb, and you just want to take a nap right here. You didn't vomit. You're just
I'm gonna
You're in
lay
a-
over and just go.
very interesting state right now, but you are upright. You're not down and out.
Can I lay over and then start hugging the bench?
Absolutely.
Ted's just gonna gently pat his back.
Now can I throw up?
If you
Now
want
get the
to,
berry out.
yeah, if you want to, you can go ahead and make yourself throw up. That's fine.
Yep, I would like to do that. It'll be under the table.
So you
luckily.
see as he reaches up above and grabs another one of the, like, you know, those ridiculously rocky biscuits and just picks it up and just doesn't even chew it, just tries to shove his hand down his throat and kind of force it to... As the biscuit goes... And you see a little chunk of a berry come out and little bits of biscuit and a rubber bullet and a biscuit.
You're not supposed to strangle your uvula.
Your feeling is starting to come back to you little by little. Your tongue is gonna be the last thing you come back, but your extremities are all okay at the moment.
I'm gonna ask the whole table, who has good medicine?
Hello, we found your bullet.
Hey, the bullet.
Like
Yes.
anybody good at like making medicine?
I'm gonna, noticing that there's a situation, I'm gonna kind of go up to and just kind of look at him like, I mean, they fed you a berry, didn't they? That's what that is on the floor, I think. They're just looking at him.
Hey, I don't know.
It's gonna
Awesome.
scoot away a little bit.
She's gonna
You're still
look
absolutely
right at him
cackling.
because he moved. She's gonna look right at him.
Wasn't me. Just Craig.
Eventually, this man's gonna have to
She's
learn.
gonna whip her head over to Crag. Did you feed
It
this
was
man?
one! It was one berry! How did I know it was gonna do that? Plus
She's
it's
gonna
up now,
look
he's
back
fine.
at and be like, thumbs up if you feel better than yesterday, thumbs down if it's worse.
All you're gonna see is a hand flop up and then flop.
I'd like to roll if I can interpret this on Where is it? Insight. Here we go.
Yep, let's see it.
Wow.
Yeah, you got it.
All right. Well, yeah, I'd
That's
say
the
you're able.
Next point.
I'm glad you're
Yeah, I
burning.
told you he was fine.
Glad y'all are burning through your fucking natural 20s now.
Seriously.
Not me yet. Not me.
Shut up, bitch. You're rolling low the rest of the night.
Would it be generic good or generic bad? Which do
Literally,
I interpret?
if you realize you said thumbs up, thumbs down, his hand was like this, so it was just like, eh.
So is it good or bad? She
No, it's in between. It's right
Okay.
there. I'm like,
It's kind of mid.
All right. So
That's what it was.
everyone is eating. Everyone's sitting there. You're all is recovered now. Everyone's situated.
drinking a lot of water.
Yeah,
You're
I'm gonna
all
like pass you some water.
If you call this state recovered, yes.
you're all around the table. Everyone's got their food. Everyone's got their drink. The time is running out within the mansion. What are we doing?
I'm gonna look at Craig. Don't ever do that again. Ugh.
Ben's gonna like shoulder up.
Okay, fine. You big baby. It was just
I
a
see.
Craig, you
berry.
gotta help me.
At this
You
point,
did
I
this,
actually
you gotta help.
I take the water cup I have and I throw it at Craig. You're right, I am a baby. Eat it.
All right, I go over and help Penn with hoisting him up till he's better.
All right. Are we leaving the mansion?
Zul, where are we going?
Are we ready to go?
I grab one more biscuit on the way
Well,
out.
I look up at I look up at Penn, and then I look over at Craig.
Store it.
They got me.
I'm gonna grab a couple biscuits and just put them in my bag.
Okay.
Just be like, let me know if you need one.
We won't be able to take them with us.
Bro, they
You're gonna
disappear.
see Ziva make eye contact with you, just this slight look of like, wait, what? And you're gonna see her scarf this biscuit in one bite.
I'm just gonna look at him and then just disregard that they're tucked right there. Just like, whatever.
All right. So as you guys are making your way towards the door, is anybody, Zool, you saying anything beforehand, or are we just exiting the mansion?
I hope everybody's buckled up for whatever's gonna come.
I'd like to switch my bullets out of rubber back to standard.
Absolutely.
Um,
I figured that was already going to be a thing, but thank you for saying.
I got everybody's back.
All right. As you all pour out of the
Let's
door.
make sure to drop him before we start a fight.
As you all
Do
go
what?
out the door and you exit into the wooded area that you were in previously. Oh, that is the wrong one. That's the right one.
That one.
I was like, wait a second. I clicked A because I'm an idiot. As you leave and you turn around and the door closes, you'll see as the door starts to fizzle out.
Oh, I thank the servants as we leave.
As the door disappears, this is where we are going to take our break.
Okay.
So everybody go ahead and take a couple of minutes. I believe I need to go give Pumpkin her medicine, so I'll be back momentarily. But go get your drinks and all that, and we'll continue here momentarily.
Can't believe she poisoned me.
Quick, make a run while you can.
I can't believe I was poisoned again. Then
You're
again,
the dummy that ate it again.
oh yeah, it's fitting because he was dead set on trying to learn, like, to swing the mace. He was like, okay, maybe this way, okay, it's like this, flip the page, okay, maybe set this forward. It's all paying attention. Okay, there's this one. I enjoyed that. That was fun. Boom, ba-doom. Be right back.
Tell me why there's like a 15-degree fucking difference from my office to the rest of my fucking house. Oh, it's terrible in here.
Because you're staring at all of us sexy fucks.
Fuck, dude. It is so hot in this goddamn office. My God. Oh fuck, now it got hotter because Badger's back. Yay.
Sorry. Yo, actually, so I currently live in like a split level. Our AC downstairs is busted.
Oof.
And we're getting some of those like assassin temperatures, and I'm like, God save me.
Luckily, Badger, we're only a few weeks away from the inevitable cooldown.
I won't be here.
Well, Are you gonna go
Lucky
somewhere
you.
hotter? Oh no, I'm so sorry. Never mind, you can get fucked.
Yep.
So I found out today that we get our 3D ultrasound in 4 weeks. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then the fucking doctor looked at me and goes, yeah, and after that, you'll be back here every 2 weeks. And I went, oh God, excuse me? He goes, yeah, it's the 3rd trimester. You're going back every 2 weeks. And then the last month, we'll see you every week. And I was like, please stop talking. The doctor, you doing okay? And I'm like, I just felt the color flush from me. And I was like, oh God, I'm going to pass out. I was like, oh,
That's
fuck.
nuts, man.
So no.
So pretty much, if I want to come see you, I gotta go meet you at the zoo.
Yeah, pretty fucking much.
That's about the only machine big enough to scan that big ass forehead.
Oh, fuck, man. I was like, wow, it's coming up a little too fast.
It's gonna keep coming.
Yeah, I'm
And then
gonna.
it's gonna be here.
The years start coming.
And then
the
I'm
years
not.
stop coming. Yup.
Maybe gonna be like, oh, Dad, I'm like, going to get milk, son.
Okay, bye-bye.
Where you going, Australia?
I gotta stop in Oregon first.
I got a landscaping job for you.
Don't worry.
We'll be sitting there. Where's the
dirt cheap,
DM?
you can
Be
smoke
sitting there
weed.
in fucking Nin's camera. Hey everybody, I'm DMing from here today.
We just pull
like
up.
peeking around the side, just like, hey guys.
Yep.
You'll
Open
see
the
me
work
over
truck.
here just
Exactly.
I need you to
How's
bring
it
back
going?
the old like
I can see
Chat
Nin and I.
image with the sofa.
Oh yeah.
bring back the
Both
silver
on it?
cord.
Oh
I could
man.
definitely though see me and Nin in the front 2 seats and Scorch leaning onto the middle with like a full thing of D&D, just like,
Oh yeah.
all right,
Yep.
30-minute break.
Yep.
We're doing some shit. Because Nin and I just talk about D&D or whatever all day. Because
Oh, dude, we'd be sitting there. We would. All right. Roll. See how you do. Go up to your boss.
Roll perception on that with disadvantage.
Exactly, like boss. I rolled a 5 on performance. I can't cut this on today. I'm sorry.
or you'd just be like, that's how I give you reviews. I'm like, oh, I guess you rolled a 3 on perception because you missed this grip over there and you didn't blow off that corner. So
All right.
Ready for me to show up to work with the D20.
Exactly. Be perfect. Your boss would say, "What is that you keep throwing on the
The
ground?
size of, like,
Don't
a
ask
baseball.
questions." He just pulls out the big ass fucking.
Big ass.
just a D100.
I'm
Exactly.
gonna think y'all are shooting fucking craps. Just tutted over there in the corner. Come on, net 20. Come on.
96.
Oh, there you go. Well, you did really well on that lawn. Well done. Proud of you.
Fuck yeah.
Boss was like, did you cut that yard? Do me a favor and roll for perception, boss. If you beat a 15, you'll be able to tell. I rolled a 10. What does that mean? That looks great. Absolutely perfect.
It was perfect. You didn't see anything wrong. Everything looked great. It was the most beautiful lawn you've ever seen.
Just when you nat 1 of when you're spraying, it's just the yard is no longer there. Just, you're done. You're done. You thought it was grass safe. It wasn't. It's you nat 1.
What are we doing today? We're
That
blowing
was killer,
leaves.
not trinite.
Rolling that one on leaf blowing day, you just block the door with leaves. It's done.
No, just the house has all the windows open and you don't notice. So you're just blowing all the leaves.
They're like,
up
what
onto
are you
their
doing? I'm doing my job, ma'am.
house. And this is what you wanted, bitch.
I rolled a 2 though, so I'm sorry. Oh
Can
shit.
you imagine saying that to a Karen? Sorry, miss, I rolled a 2 today.
If anybody could tell us how that would go, it would be Nin, so now I need it. Lady comes out. What are you doing today? 1 second and I'll tell you.
Pulls
Nothing.
open the D20 on his phone and rolls it like he does whenever he rolls his characters while we're talking, sitting in front of a property we're not doing. It's like, let's re-roll that barbarian, man. We can do a little better there.
Fucking great.
Yeah, that sums it up. Both sides.
Oh man.
I've rolled at least 5 characters at work, only 2 of which have ever seen the light of day.
Nice.
Yeah, our greatest things
I relate.
have been well planned.
Or unplanned shenanigans.
Well, we talk about so much that I just can't remember if it was your idea or my idea, so I just have to go with it. Like, fuck it.
It works. It works. Don't worry about it.
It's our idea now.
There you go.
Comrade.
Exactly. Welcome to the USSR.
This our idea now, comrade.
It's a good idea. I like.
I like, yes, very good, yes. We must do this next session.
Communist
I was
work
gonna
truck
say,
work well,
the
yes.
timing of that was quite interesting because I was literally reading an article about how Russians boarded some like ship in Black Sea.
See, that's what
Oh,
happens
no.
when they make plans at work. See?
We make
Hey,
good
they
plans.
keep trying
yes.
to intercept and stop every fucking oil tanker coming out of.
Yeah, they apparently boarded some cargo ship,
Can only
and
do
that's
so
like
much.
it just was on.
Are they looking for
Budget tight.
Manchurian gold?
No, they're just looking to have the U.S. throw the first punch to start World War III.
As they've been doing. For
As we
years.
spent over $1 trillion in the place I'm not going to name for the algorithm. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, wrong shirt. I was about to be like, you mean?
Oh, yeah, no, the Netherlands is fine, but
For now.
yeah. They did pay their farmers to not harvest this year. You know.
Uh-oh, did we lose Sov completely? Did he die?
Maybe. Who
It's
knows?
one explosive shit.
Can I get that quick head break?
It's all that's.
Had that fucking Taco Bell delivered to him while he was in the middle of doing shit, and it just caught up to him finally.
This is why you don't eat an hour before.
That's true. So
So-
while I have a group of people here that are all my lovely gamer friends, how many of you fuckers are joining me on Friday night?
What's Friday night?
Texas Chainsaw fucking Massacre.
I want to, but I work to 2:15 in the morning.
Shadow not
So,
joining?
they-
Oh, Scion,
don't
I
think-
will stay up late just for you. Not really, because I'll be playing it anyway, but you know.
I'll stay up late Friday.
I'll take free friendship points.
I'll be on at like 2:30 in the morning.
I'll stay up.
I'll,
I mean,
I'll
it's
chill in Discord with you. But
it's
That's
Friday.
10 my time.
It's fucking Friday. I'm not worried about it. And currently, I don't have any plans for Saturday, so I'm gonna fucking stream.
Okay, I'll be on. I will be trying to get home as soon as possible,
Sounds
safely.
So 6 over the speed limit. Got it.
Badger, are you joining?
I'm going to the center of town, so yeah, probably.
I don't even know what game you're talking about because I'm not cool.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I heard the words, but I know nothing of what you're talking
By the same people that made Friday the 13th the game. They made Texas
it-
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and it's coming out on Friday.
Just preload the game, have a good time vibing with us, realize you don't like the game, and then uninstall it afterwards.
Pretty
I
much.
mean, that's
Or
really the
enjoy
story
the
of my
game.
life.
Or enjoy the game and play the shit out of it with us.
Exactly.
Let's see.
I'm kind
Well,
of.
it costs money.
Not if you have Game Pass.
Yep.
Is it on Game Pass? Let me see
Yes.
if my Game Pass is up.
Because why spend money when you don't need to?
Game
Whoops.
Thank you,
If
Xbox,
my
for
Game
doing
Pass
that.
is up, I will download it and I will hang out and loathe my life
Cool.
for friendship.
Sounds
I
good.
remember
Okay.
back when you played Rainbow with me.
Like points for the.
I do have, by the way, Assassin, I do have Siege reinstalled.
Uh-huh.
I do have it.
Mine is up to date, ready
So-
to go on 2 platforms.
When would we like to do this? You've been playing
Right
Tarkov for
around.
one, and I haven't seen you in stream since the last fucking D&D session, so I don't get to talk to you as much. When would you like to play? Just don't say Friday, because I'll tell you no.
Friday.
If you... Fuck you, no.
Hello, Unless you're joining us on Friday for Texas Chainsaw and then propose Sunday.
What? Oh, you expect me to come around for not Tarkov?
2 separate
Wow, this bitch.
This fucking waffle.
I know.
I am streaming right now, so I can't say what I was gonna say. But I got.
days.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry,
I'll say
give
it.
you a
You-
massage
Yo.
while we're at work.
I don't like
Give
your
a
work
massage
massages.
at work. It will be a very deep back massage.
And not when I'm expecting it, so I'm gonna think it's
Exactly.
So
Perfect.
Did Soft fall in?
I fucking guess.
Did he actually get Taco Bell?
We're just trying to burn time until he gets back at this point.
Quite
so,
literally.
Yeah, but like, did he actually
going.
get Taco Bell?
I have no
Like,
idea.
That what's
Who
okay.
knows?
Just
I didn't have to call him before this, so
Right?
just
we're doing good.
making sure how concerned I should be.
2
Okay.
at
Out
the
of
moment.
Oh, I just got a message.
37.
This motherfucker. Sorry, it'll be a couple. I'm seriously starving.
So go without him.
Okay, no
Tell him
concern.
to eat on camera
Got
like
it.
the rest of us.
I've been eating since the beginning. That hasn't stopped.
Hey, no worries, gaming. I appreciate you popping by, bud.
I don't know if I'm actually pointing at Scion for you, but I am on my side, so
I'm on your.
right.
other way.
I'm right next
Yeah.
to you.
I see Sion was pointing to you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Am I
so
pointing
he's
at
over there.
him? No.
No.
Yeah, opposite side. So point. There you go. That side. There you go.
Oh, sorry.
Over
What's up?
that away.
Eating the whole time.
See, the thing is I don't
That
know
way.
where I'm at in this in the thing because on my screen I'm just down here, so you know I'm just that away.
Right?
You're at the
Just
bottom
wherever
with
you
me and
want.
Shippy where you belong.
Bet.
You just
That's
cuddle
where
at the
I belong.
bottom.
You hear that?
Hell
Come on,
yeah.
bitch.
Outstanding. Fine. Sometimes I don't want to do any work.
I'm normally at top.
I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna stop.
I
Too
mean,
far down that rabbit hole
I
already.
hope you ain't the bottom right now.
He's
No,
almost
currently
the
Shippy's
bottom.
at the bottom.
That's not how you do that. There we go. There we goes.
I remember those pregnant days.
We went to the test today for everything, and it was like hot as shit in the fucking office. So we're sitting out there, and she's like just drenched. I'm like, "Are you good?" She's like, "It's really hot in here." So I was like, "Can you just let her go stand underneath the air conditioning vent, please? Because I don't need her dying right now." She gets there, it cools her off. We get home. I immediately have the stupid fucking meeting about all this dumb bullshit today, and I go out after she woke up from her nap, and she's sitting on the couch, and she's like, "I don't feel good." I was like, "Oh no." It's like, "I don't know what it is, but I woke up from my nap and my throat hurts and everything just sucks and I can't breathe." And I'm like, that's wonderful.
Did she take her allergy medicine today?
Yeah, she's not sure what it was, but she took a little bit of cough medicine, went to pass out, and she's like, "We'll see how I feel in the morning." So yeah, it should be fun.
I turned on my PC.
I mean, she felt
and
good
it
enough
turned
to
into
consider
another.
D&D.
Yeah, I'm trying,
so
but when
Like a hopeful sign.
see now that I mean, the issue is I would just have to convince her to go over to Shippy's house
Hello.
to play, but trying to get her to actually
We could
go
totally
over to,
play together.
going over to Shippy's house is a pain in the ass.
2 players, 1 cam?
That would work out perfectly.
I
It would
could,
no
I could
longer be the
look
sexiest
at
frame.
all this space right here.
I'm not the sexiest frame. That's Sob's job.
If only he was here.
Like it's a job. Like you
Too
gotta
bad
get
it's
it
just
right
a
here
chair.
or
We
something.
have to default to Badger.
Oh shit!
It works
You
because
said it all.
on my screen, Badger's right below Sov, so it's like, yeah, it's just it works. No hiding.
Promptly hides behind phone.
I'm still winning my game. It's fine.
I guess that's all that matters.
have you seen this new enforcement strike system
No.
for Xbox?
No.
No.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out what
Warm
a
brownies.
buzzing, very mechanical whirling noise was in my house.
No.
I can think of a few
Went
things.
went to go figure out what it was, and wifey was using the hair blow dryer, and I was like, "Thought you went to bed," and she was like, "No, I went to shower," and I was like, "Okay, so she's just standing there, blow drying her hair." So of course I had to get a couple ass slaps in there. So
That's.
back though.
I mean, that's how it goes.
Yeah,
And they were like,
for you,
she was
right?
like, "Are you done with your game?" And I was like, "No," and she was like, "Oh damn," and I'm like, "Wait a minute, what does that
She's
mean?"
like, I could be done with my game right fucking now.
Let me go let him know. And
She was like,
Armay's
"No, it's
dead.
not."
I'm out.
Everybody
Especially with
take
like
a
my vacation that's
break.
coming up, like we're gonna be in the same room as my mother-in-law for 10 days.
I don't give a fuck. If wifey came in here and said, let's go, I'd be like, sorry guys, game over, and I'd be out. I wouldn't even end stream. I'd just turn off my computer and leave.
we'll pick this up next session.
Exactly.
And she was like, "I'm oddly, like, wildly awake right now," and I'm like,
Ooh,
"Not."
there's a chance.
Except do you see the Lucky's face? Of course you're awake tonight of all nights.
Oh,
All the time. If this was yesterday or even the day before.
98% of the time. There. Nah, you picked the 1-2% day.
Good night,
Cool.
baby.
Isn't that how it goes?
That's what happens when you make plans.
The math
I'm gonna be
checks
like
out.
sad, low-fat skim milk. It's just not worth it.
Like 2 days before it expires, not worth it, or like a week before it expires, not worth it.
Like, it sat out for like 4 hours.
Nope. I already get where you're going. Not worth it.
Not worth it. Yeah, no. And I told her, I was like, my jaw has been really in pain today, like real bad. Like at the point where I was like
Definitely
debating
can't do
going
nothing.
for context, okay? My jaw is actually misaligned in where it's supposed to be. So your jaw is supposed to like hinge on, you know, your cheekbones up there. There's actually supposed to be a bone that holds it. Mine doesn't. It is completely held up entirely with all muscle. And my muscles have been exhausted the last few days for literally no other reason than I have been talking a fuck ton at work.
It's too easy.
Don't do it.
Too
Don't say
easy.
it.
Too easy.
I can literally feel people
I
trying.
know, I'm
not
waiting
to.
for it, and like
Nope.
nothing
I
happened.
got nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Your
I
jaw
made
hurts
one.
only
God,
after
the
that little bit.
behavior.
You've been doing this for how fucking long? You should be used to that kind of feeling.
Bro, I was about to go out and get like jaw shots. Like that's how bad they're hurting right now.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's also gonna be even on PC Game Pass. So if
Oh.
you're playing an Xbox game, it will still record your audio.
Nice.
I can check from right now.
That's very nice.
I like how fast my kid changed my mouse sensitivity. She had my mouse for 4 seconds.
Meow. Meow.
36,000 DPI?
No, it goes. No.
Oh.
I just move my mouse and it's just like dragging it across the face of the earth.
7 DPI?
Yeah, she loves my spacebar. I think it might go out first, even though I rarely use it.
So she likes big buttons.
Yeah,
And
it's
not
like
loud.
smash. My keyboard is fun colors, so
Ah.
yeah. And she likes to punch my microphone, so that's why we typically leave that muted.
Random question
Okay.
for you.
Badger punches hers every day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if George you can see who your viewers are or not, but is Paranoid in here?
Paranoid can't
Yeah.
be in here.
Why?
Because he
His
has
internet is shit.
internet. So no, there is no paranoid.
Motherfucker's been playing Destiny.
Oh, I know.
He can't stream
Internet
anything.
doesn't mean no connectivity to game.
Yeah, he can't live stream anything. He can't really do any of that, but sitting there going on. If you have really shitty internet, you can still play. It just makes matchmaking and shit very difficult. But as long as you have
Okay.
some type of internet connection, you can still get in. But yes, he has been playing
I
Ace
only
Dark
asked
Road.
because he's DMing me stuff about Destiny right now, and I'm like, motherfucker, are you not paying attention to what's happening right now? I'm not paying attention to your DMs at this moment.
No, he doesn't watch stream. That motherfucker hasn't watched my stream since, like, Mixer. Like,
God damn. That's
No,
not
there's
true.
been
I
a
saw him
couple
on
of
Twitch.
times he's been in on Twitch.
Yeah, I've seen him on Twitch.
maybe 10, 15 minutes, and then he's gone.
It was just maybe
Sure.
February of
Hi
this year
guys,
that
happy
he
to
was
see
in it.
everybody. I'm gonna be playing a game, so I'm
Exactly.
gonna be not paying attention.
Yep, that's basically what my stream is nowadays. Nin pops in, he's like, hi, alright, I'm lurking, and then he's off to play things. Like 90% of the other people are doing the same shit. It's just how it goes.
I've been trying to play catch up on Remnant,
Yep.
and given that my current save file has been deleted, it has not been going well. So,
Yep, doesn't fucking sound like
c'est
it.
la vie. C'est la vie.
Well, you were supposed to have a lot more time for what's coming up, but
Either this is the world's largest Taco Bell shit,
no,
or
he's making
He's
food.
cooking.
someone
He can
else
eat on
had
camera, everybody else is. Tell him to get his ass over here.
literally licking ice cream as we speak.
I'm eating a Tim Tam.
Not that anyone gives a fuck about him eating ice cream.
The issue here
I already ate my ice
is
cream.
I don't want to end
Here.
in the middle of what's going on, and I don't want to end here, so we're gonna fuck.
For you, Badger?
Oh no, I'm about to go get some. If you think I'm not about to go,
It's
If I had
also
some, I would eat it right now for you.
it's also Culver's ice cream.
Top flavor.
From Culver's?
Yes.
Mint.
Ooh.
You got mint.
Mint. Or they're peanut butter. Chocolate and peanut butter.
Okay. Mint or peanut butter. Lucky.
I don't know
back.
because I get gypped out of flavors at mine.
I don't give a shit. Any of the flavors.
Whether it's there or not.
Seasonal, not seasonal. Just go.
Oh,
Where's your food?
I was in the
I like
middle of
lemon
making
blueberry.
it. Like I was just gonna fry up some spam, but then Sarah
Okay.
said I should do it with some other stuff. But I was making it. It wasn't about eating in front of you guys. It was about just making something to eat.
Yeah, they've
Sneaky
got one
bitch
that's
had
a
the
lemon
stream up.
blueberry.
Yeah, of course I did because I wanted to check when you guys' patience was gonna fucking run out.
Oh,
But I'm not gonna be the one to fucking blame that we don't have enough fucking time to do whatever we're doing. So
We
And
gave you time.
yeah, I mean, it was initially gonna be faster, but then Sarah thought it'd be a good idea to fry up an egg and some rice and stuff like that. I was literally just gonna throw spam on a thing for.
Did you get to
5
eat though?
minutes and fry it. No, I
Go
asked her
eat.
to finish it up.
Go
No,
eat.
We're good.
Sav, go get your
We're
food and
just
bring
gonna
it
do it.
down.
It's going to come down.
Badger's
You have to
not
finish
here.
it up for me.
Yeah, when I was like, yeah, Sav's cooking, and then the ice cream topic came up, Badger's like, well, now I'm gonna go get ice cream. So
I'm sorry.
I needed to be there
all
for
Lucky's
one part
fault.
of it because if because I make a homemade teriyaki sauce and it needs to go in the
Ooh.
heat, but it can't go while the heat's like actively on, and you have to cool down the pan. a
And
tiny
let it
bit,
go
or
so it
else
thickens?
smokes and burns.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing a thickener. So like the runny stuff, just because I need it to absorb.
yeah,
So I don't do like any of the thickener. If I had like more time and wanted it to be more of a dipping type sauce, I'd use the thickener. We have all the.
oh, more of it to
everything
when you're
you can
cooking it in the heat and it absorbs and it thickens so it coats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's basically like a fast marinade.
Fuck yeah,
essentially,
man.
Like if I make it runny, so it's just mirin, soy sauce and brown sugar. Just whisk it up
Oh.
real quick to dissolve all the brown sugar, and then you just throw it
Nice.
into the hot pan after the Spam is just about done.
Mm-hmm.
And so then it gets in there, it absorbs, and then it crisps the outside.
Ah, very nice.
And then, but you have to do it like you can't do it while you're actively cooking the Spam, or else it burns and
Burns it.
tastes like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had Spam.
It's pretty good. This is a spicy Spam that I'm using, so it allows it to kind of, I don't know, be a little bit different and everything like that.
Yeah. See, I
More
like
flavor.
spicy things because then it seasons the seasoning and it seasons the sauce you're cooking it in, and it's just so much better.
Yeah, and I don't have to just do just seasoning or something like that. So the Spam has all its fatty, salty shit with the spicy stuff, plus the teriyaki, and then it's better.
Fuck
but
yeah,
then
dude.
Last night I did that, but I put it into tacos with rice as on the bottom, Spam in the middle, teriyaki spicy Spam, and then lettuce on top, and that was actually really fucking good.
You know, the only time I've ever done Spam was like breakfast. I've never done Spam for literally anything else other than like Spam and eggs.
Yeah, for me it was always a bacon substitute in college.
Yeah.
Because it was like, oh, like you want some sort of meat, and it's cheap and it's fast. Like it cooks so fucking fast.
That is true. I've never used
fuck it
Spam for
up.
anything else, like ever.
Yeah, yeah. If
Huh.
we've got the time, we've got all the stuff for Spam musubi, so
Ah, okay.
probably make some of that.
All right. Once the mommy sponge goes, the scrub mommy goes away, because that's exactly what she's holding is the scrub mommy.
Oh, yeah.
Only reason I know that is because I just recently got one for Violet, because we have the scrub daddy and now the scrub mommy, and that's exactly what it is.
Because Scrub Mommy got its ear munched off by one of the dogs.
The spatula goes in the mouth, assassin.
I'm sorry, I got carried away.
I love it.
with
All
the
right.
toilet sponge.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask now, what your guys' take on this is. So obviously we're out of it now. You guys know what's coming up next, okay? Depending on how quickly you all get to this, here's my question to you. There's Badger. Who's missing the next session? Badger might be missing next session, right? No?
I should be fine.
Okay, so in 2 weeks, Lucky, when do you come back?
18 or 28.
You come back the day before. Okay, so everybody's supposed to be here for the 29th session. My question is this. Do you want to start how this goes? Cut it off and cut it off at 10:30 and then pick it up again in the following? Or do we want to get to the encounter, stop it, and then pick up the encounter in 2 weeks? Or do you want to just go in and see where it goes, and I'll just do a hard stop at 10:30 because I know people got work?
I like the latter option.
Everyone good with just a hard stop at 10:30?
I'm good with whatever.
I'm down with ending the encounter, but other than that, I'm just vibing.
Okay. Alright, so be it. So, you guys are out. The mansion the door has disappeared, has gone away. You're all here now, out and about, where the mansion has spit you out. What are you all doing?
Getting my feet back.
Yeah, I was about to
Who
ask, do
stole
Penn
him?
and I still have do Penn and I still
defeated?
have him?
I don't know, do you?
I assumed so.
Okay, then yeah, we're still carrying him while he's getting his feet back.
I
Under
assume
him.
I'm carrying until he gets his feet back and
Yes.
can stand on his own.
Okay. So,
Hold
are you
on.
all going to start heading towards the direction that you were told? Which would be up, basically.
I'm going to look towards Zool for direction.
Okay.
Alright. All we have to do is just get up over this hill, and down into the gully, and it should be where we need to be.
So, as you all start to traverse the woods again and make your way towards the interior of the Athasano Grove, You all walk. I need to know the marching order so I can set this up correctly.
I'm going first.
Okay?
I'm gonna match whatever Crag's speed is.
So Zool is going first.
And I guess the three of them behind me.
Yeah, I figure we'll be right behind Zool.
Crag, Pen, and
I'll be behind
backlining.
Karma.
Karma is behind and then Killa and Ziva.
I'll take up the rear, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense for me.
You all have control of your tokens.
Oh my god.
The wind's not
I
that
hate
bad.
it here.
Karma just kills himself.
Whew, I can hear again. Sorry, I adjusted the wrong one.
There are some bells
Oh, there are,
up
yes.
ahead.
Again?
Sounds nice.
Again, you say?
Oh, fuck.
I spent a long
Alright.
time on this.
Yeah.
It's very
we
pretty.
we had to deal with a bell puzzle.
Then you should know this one. And I'm gonna shrug off and like kind of drop him to the ground.
I'm going to just fall over. Not gonna try to catch myself just yet.
Is that not water there? Are you, like, falling into water?
Am I falling into water?
I don't know.
He
Is
also
this
has
water?
Crag holding him up.
Yeah, what are we seeing around?
Oh, okay.
What are the
You can move your token.
perspectively? What do I see around me?
The scribe!
like ground, like I mean
It's all just you have the wall that's kind of on your left with where the tree is, kind of where Crag is standing. Arme is currently standing on an elevated plate, elevated little area right above Crag. There's more woods going back that way. There's trees going back to where Killa is. It's just woods and trees. There's the pathway leading underneath the archway that's directly in front of you that leads into a little circular area.
Okay, so that is open. That's not just like a wall.
Yes,
Okay,
it's
that's-
open.
I
You
was
guys
getting
can
confused on how to get in there.
you just
Like
move your tokens and walk.
Barrier of light.
I just
Well-
I have things blocked off for the view of your token. So whatever you can see in your token is what you see.
I'm holding on to you at this moment just to make sure my legs are steady. So don't.
Okay, well you better move with me because I've already gone into the.
Oh, I thought you left without me, so I was like, I'm gonna hang on to Pen. Boom.
I shrug
Yeah,
you
Pen
off, 'cause
dropped
I can
you.
see the person in the middle.
There are
That's fine.
more
Your
bells.
token has the interesting fucking
Yep.
for some reason your height advantage has been fun for that.
Oh,
Um,
that's fine. I'm just saying I see this person and I'm shrugging them off.
I put my hand on Craig's shoulder and I'll be all right, and tap them with guidance. Which is
Okay.
disappeared. Why is it disappeared?
I'm heading towards Jewel.
Made me go around. That's so stupid.
As I see Killa scurry out of sight in the bushes.
Right?
For reference, I wanted to grapple from the other side and climb up onto the roof, but it wouldn't let me move my token onto the freaking roof. So I had
Because
to go
there's a
around.
wall there.
Well, it's stupid. So
That's how I built the map. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Invisible.
Damn, you
Hey.
weren't thinking about that
Annoying.
audio. It's at 10% right now.
Scourge, I'm at a bell. I'd like to investigate the bell.
Bell is just a bell. It's blank. There's no etchings on it. Nothing. It is just a bell.
Alright.
I want to hit a bell.
Okay.
This one.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stand back on the wall watching them while this happens.
Okay.
Like on the wall?
Where my token currently is placed, or as close
But
as
like
I can
on
get
it or under it?
He's on it.
There you go.
Okay. I will be near, but not in space of.
You hit the bell. Nothing happens.
Hmm.
Can I read my bell, please?
There is nothing on the bells. The bells are just bells.
I like to walk around the wall, so I'm gonna walk around the walls. Are there do I on this side where I'm at, are there any writing or
Nope.
that I can see? No writing? Alright. I'm gonna just keep walking.
What is the center area?
Exactly what it looks like.
A well
Pretty much.
that's like an open hole with barely any.
There's no water or anything in it. It is actually empty. The wood is going over, but it's only about a drop of about 3 feet. But other than that, that's just
Oh,
the wood to
okay.
go over. It is not a full-blown
like,
empty
oh,
space there. I thought
Well,
about
I'm
doing
thinking-
that to you, but I knew some dumbass was just gonna full send in the middle, like Lucky did. And then there would be, okay, well, there's one death, so no. Not doing that to you yet.
Powerful action in Baldur's
Zool
Gate.
did first,
Shove.
didn't he?
Yes, Zool did too, but
Well,
So
if he was able to step on it, I figured me, who weighs less, could also do so.
You trying to say that?
Is that
Trying
fact,
to
though?
stay up behind the elf.
Hey Zool, have you been here before?
None of this is familiar to me. I haven't been in this area.
I yell out, Killa, do you see anything?
No. There is nothing.
Do we have to hit the bells at the same time, perhaps?
That's what I was thinking. Maybe everybody needs to pick a bell and hit it at the same time.
Yeah,
I'm
maybe.
just gonna walk up to the guy in the middle by the bell on the platform over in the area that I've just moved my token to.
I will move
oh, you mean
over-
Zool?
Is that who I'm right next to?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh.
Then yeah, we'll look at him for more instructions on the bells. Just kind of stand there.
I want to shape water some of this rain into that spot in the middle.
Okay.
Start filling that bitch up.
Okay. It fills up with water.
Can I
Thanks for warning.
see if there's... I don't know, can I do like a perception check to see if there's anything besides the bells that look maybe out of place or maybe anything of note?
Sure, go for it. There is nothing out of the ordinary next to, near, or around any of the bells. They are just
Alright.
bells.
Wait,
Alright, well. So, everybody get to a bell, let's all hit them at the same time.
Okay. I'm gonna stand on top of my bell.
Ben's gonna stand right next to this bell, ready to swing.
I'm next on my bell and ready.
Arme, could you count us down?
From 3?
Yes, please.
Oh.
Okay, but
Okay.
like when we do that, is it on 1 or on the imaginary 0, or
I
is
don't
there
like
a
your
go, or
smirk.
like what are we
At
doing?
all.
How does
You don't hit on 4?
I don't want to play your fucking game.
What?
Scorch.
No, sorry,
just-
I'm laughing because Badger's like, do we hit it on 1 or go? What are we doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Arme, how are you gonna count it down?
It's 3, 2,
I'm
1,
gonna
hit.
count.
I hit my
Ben's gonna
bell.
whack the bell at the end of that hit.
I hit mine as well.
Wait, people are hitting their bell. I
Okay.
don't understand.
They said hit.
It's
I
okay.
hit my bell.
And I'm gonna like belatedly smack bell with the bottom of my staff.
As you all strike them at different times, nothing really happens. Other than the arena starts to go a little dark.
I have dark vision.
Yeah, thank you.
I look
I'm
around
well
and I
aware,
saw something waiting
based
for
on
me.
the title of the previous episode I uploaded just for you, Sav.
All right, let's try this again. Arme, countdown.
Okay. One,
Ken's gonna
two.
hit the bell at 1.
Ah!
I'm gonna hit the bell too, just because.
Son of a
Just-
bitch.
I didn't mess up my counting, guys. I promise. I can count to 2.
I like to hold an action for when Arme says hit to hit my bell.
Hold action, same.
Same.
God.
We
Are
go
these
on
bells
hit.
normally mounted?
What?
I don't think they're mounted. They're just floating, right?
I mean, technically there's a pillar that it's sitting on, but there's
Oh.
literally nothing.
Ken is going to examine his bell.
There's nothing on the bell. It is just a bell.
Can I
And nothing.
break the bell off of the pillar?
You can certainly try. What are you trying to do to it? You trying to just rip it off?
I'm trying to rip the bell off, yes.
Sure,
Master
go ahead.
Chief.
Give me a strength check.
This check is gonna be like 30.
As you sit there and you grab the bell and you try to rip it, it's stationary.
Ah, I was gonna say puzzle broken.
Alright, so when Arme says hit, we all should hit the bells together.
Wait, I thought we were counting.
Yes, when you say hit at the end of it.
Hit's not a number.
I hit my bell.
And I hit
my
the bell.
bell.
Same.
Ken is also going to hit the bell.
So, did everybody hit it at the same time, or did we have the stagger dumb shit? Staggered
I
dumb
already
shit.
hit my bell.
I will now ready another action to hit the bell when Arme says hit again.
Same.
So same.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna do this with the word. The
Yes.
word. The bird is the word. Okay.
Wait, I
Um,
thought.
Wait,
it
are we
was
going
a
on bird?
word.
I know the word, and you know the dough. I know you know the
word is
dough. I
bird.
know that you know
The word is
the
bird.
word. All right.
What's the word?
Bird.
Apparently bird.
I
I
hit
thought
the
we
bell.
were going on
I
hits.
hit the bell. Just
I didn't
Okay.
say, calm down.
what? Oh my god, can we?
Sorry.
I'm just saying, ask the person who you just told to do this. Anyway.
I hold my action for when she says the word.
Ken's gonna ready an action to hit the bell when bird is said.
The word bird. There you go.
Okay. 1, 2.
I thought we were counting
3.
down.
Hit the bird.
I smack the bell.
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 Ding.
I low-key wanted to keep going just to give Scourge a fucking
I was gonna let you all keep going.
I didn't mean to make it so long, but it was kind of worth it.
No, that's fine. Just remember,
Oh, no, the bell
you guys did
disappeared.
this.
Every time was a difficulty increase.
I'm gonna not flop on the floor. You know, assisted landing.
Oh.
Are these statues or
Uh.
opponents?
Am I standing on a? Oh god.
And waves at the dragon,
Let's see, where?
smiling.
Oh, the
just
fucking!
waving.
I didn't even see the goddamn dragon.
Oh, what? Excuse
I
me?
I still don't see.
I have dark vision, not
Still
dragon
don't
It's
see
way over
what?
on the right
See
side.
the dragon.
What's the matter?
What?
What?
Nothing. Crag is just blind.
I
and
see
she
it
didn't even know that there was a dragon there.
I need everybody to
Look, I
roll
was paying attention
initiative.
To where the bell was. Fuck. Nice, Diva.
I was worried for a
Initiative
second.
roll I've had
I
all
was really
game.
worried.
It's a 3.
That roll is not with
Okay, let's see if it'll let
disadvantage.
me pop it out.
I didn't roll. Did I roll with disadvantage?
I don't
Oh,
think
nice.
initiative is a skill check or an ability check.
No, initiative
Oh.
is fine.
Great.
I assume so, Soft. Thank you for reconfirming.
Oh.
All right, Ziva, what are you doing?
I would like to do a couple things. I want to swishy my weapon, so there's a thing, and I would like to roll what knowledge I have about this dragon, or like type of dragon. Maybe not this one specifically.
Okay, what are you rolling?
Dragons are history, right? Or would it be nature for this?
It would be nature for this.
Okay, I will do that.
It is a red dragon wormling.
What does she know that means?
It's basically a baby dragon.
Okay, that's
It is
all.
not. It is not an adult dragon. It is not an ancient dragon. It is a baby chromatic dragon.
It's a baby.
It's a baby. Okay, do I still have an action, or is that, am I set? Depends on what you decide.
I'll allow it. I'll allow action. Go ahead.
Okay, I would like to. Actually, I would. I would like to hold a spell for if it attacks somebody. I
Okay.
will cast Blur
On.
myself.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Oh, why is it on Killa? It shouldn't be on Killa.
No, it shouldn't.
Alright, let me just do the reset. Okay, Ziva's done. Okay,
See where it says enter now. Okay.
Karma, you're up. Pen, you're on deck.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it.
Okay.
I know none of you saw this coming. I'll have 2 beams. So I'll roll the first attack. I'm gonna target both beams at the red dragon.
Okay.
First
Misses.
one is an 11. Misses. Second one is a
Misses.
13. All right.
What you'll see is Karma reaches out his hands to try and cast those, ever so familiar Eldritch Blast that tends to come from Karma every time, and just right as it, the fact that he's face to face with that bigger dragon than he's kind of seen before is a little bit much, and the shots go off a little wide. That ends Karma's turn. Pen, you are up. Killa, you're on deck.
Pen is going to ready to attack and then assess how much of a threat it is to the party overall. Would you like me to roll anything for that?
You're trying to assess the dragon?
As a threat to the party.
Okay.
Maybe he just wants us to help us find his mommy.
I'll say I won't make you roll for it. I say from where you're standing, being as close as you are to that, you see that the menace in its eyes, that it's ready for a fight, that it's not here to play, it's here to eat you.
All right, then I'm going to try and get its attention focused on me as best I can while readying a dodge followed by an attack.
Okay.
And that's going to be all
I
I'm
love
gonna
you.
do
Okay.
at the moment.
All right, that's Penetrator's turn. Killa, you're up. Crag, you're on deck. Okay, roll for an attack.
Alright, I get 2.
Yep, that misses. That hits.
Fuck.
Go ahead and roll for damage. All right, so you see as Killa pulls out that Mosin, cracks it, takes a shot. The first one kind of just goes wide, and he's still sitting there frustrated. He reloads, lines it up, takes a shot, and hits the dragon kind of in the shoulder or the wing area, and it just kind of tilts its head a little bit and just locks eyes with Killa. A little snarl on its face. All right, that ends Killa's turn. Crag, you're up. Zool, you're on deck.
How far can I move?
I think your movement is 40 feet.
And each square is what, like
5 feet.
10?
5 feet.
5? Oh. Sweet. So I want to move just right next to Pen.
Okay.
And can I hold an attack?
Yes, you can hold an action.
Okay,
What are you
then I wanna do
waiting
that.
for?
If it attacks Pen or anybody else, I want to jump in before. Can that work?
It
You
won't
can-
necessarily change the attack, right?
No, it won't
I
change the
actively
attack.
try-
I can't stop it, Ben.
No, you cannot stop the attack. Pen, yes?
I'm actively trying to get its attention.
Just so you know, Crag, Pen is literally trying to bait the dragon.
Right. Then I'm still gonna hold the attack for whenever it comes this direction towards Pen.
Okay. That ends
'Cause I don't
Crag's
wanna attack
turn.
first.
Zool, you're up. Arme, you're on deck.
I'll activate Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
I think I'm on.
That misses.
And also cast Levitate on myself.
Levitate a bonus action? Because Eldritch Blast is going to be your attack. If Levitate's not a bonus action, you can't cast it.
It is not.
Okay, so we'll just say that that didn't happen. Alright, you doing anything else? You moving or you staying there?
Let's see what else I could possibly do real quick. I'll stay right here.
Okay. That ends Zool's turn. Arme, you're up. Dragon is on deck.
Agonizing blast.
Okay.
2 attacks.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
That was the second attack, sorry.
Second attack misses. Roll damage for the first. Okay. How you doing that? Are you just yeeting out a little thing? You wanna tell me how you're doing it?
The spell's gonna catch me a little bit by surprise, which is why the second one missed. So,
I was so focused and entranced by the fact that the first one not only landed but did a little okay, that I completely missed the second one entirely. It just went right over its head.
Okay. You see as that
Gotta
hits
stay
the
right.
dragon a little bit and that pain starts to radiate through it, it starts to flare its wings out a little bit and it starts to press the ground a little bit with its claws as it's getting ready to move, and see what happens next. Alright, that ends your turn. Are you moving?
No, I'm alright.
Why are there being dice rolled?
I'm testing something. Ignore me.
Okay. Alright, that ends Arme's turn. Dragon is up. And you're going to see the dragon turn and look at Zool. And it's going to slowly come forward to him. And it is going to... Hold on. It's going to target... And I believe that actually misses. So you're going to see as dragon goes to reach out and just chomp and... It's a little frustrated and kind of still reeling from the pain of that agonizing blast, and it winds up missing, but it's standing there in very close quarters to you, just basically trying to scare you a little bit. That's going to end the dragon's turn. You're up. Ziva, you're on deck.
Yep.
What are you doing,
Needs to make a wisdom saving throw. I'm doing Toll the Dead. DC was 16. Versatile. Takes 9 damage. It's necrotic, I believe.
Okay.
And then I'm going to back up. And end my turn.
Okay. That ends turn. Back at the top of the initiative order. Ziva, you're up. Karma, you're on deck.
I am going to move and I'm going to hold an action because I am not close enough to hit him. So if he gets, well, no, if he gets closer to me, I will do my standard shocking grasp smack thing that I do.
Okay. That's a whole lot of holding actions going on. Damn.
I'm not close enough to actually hit him.
I mean, you're literally like 15 feet away.
Well, I don't have more movement.
All right,
Plus
you're holding
something.
action. You're holding your action. Are you doing anything else? You're just sitting there waiting for it?
Nope, that's it. That's
All right.
all I got.
That's Ziva's turn. Karma, you're up. Pen, you're on deck.
I am going to attempt to hit him with Guiding Bolt.
Okay. That hits.
27.
Go ahead and roll damage.
It's
Okay.
gonna be 16 radiant damage, and then also the something about advantage happens. The next attack roll made against the dragon will have advantage.
Okay. That ends your turn. You doing anything else?
I will remain here.
Okay. That ends Karma's turn. That means Penetrator is up. Killer, you're on deck.
I am going to take a couple steps back and Goring Rush from the minimum range
Okay.
and make a melee attack with my weapon and attempt to knock it back 10 feet,
All right. Go for it.
followed with another melee,
Okay.
also being my axe. Why is it not?
Why are there so many things being drawn on this map right now?
That was me. I'm sorry. I was trying to measure how far away he was, and I left the thing on there. I'm sorry. couldn't figure out how to make it go away.
Here is
The
your
delete
rush.
key.
Okay, go ahead and roll for the attack.
Normal or
Which-
disadvantage?
It'll be advantage. because
advantage for your first one. Whichever one you're doing first, you get advantage. Okay.
All right.
All right. So go ahead and roll critical.
There you go on that.
Okay. You want to tell me how that's going?
I am ramming into the side of the dragon, knocking it slightly off balance to its side, I guess, or over.
All right. So as you hit it, it kind of winds up kind of shuffling over to the side. And as you wind up ramming your horns into it, it kind of and it just howls in pain a little bit as you start to see blood seeping out of the side from where your horns penetrated its hide.
All right, then I'm gonna swing my axe at it.
You're gonna have to close the distance.
I will do such. That is a total of what? 40 movement plus 5 feet from the axe reach.
Should be fine, yeah.
All right.
All right, 20 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Very
I'm
nice.
just gonna look over and give a thumbs up. Like that's how you do it.
All right, you'll see as Penetrator yeets in and closes the distance to the dragon. As I'm getting right underneath right where his horns penetrated at side, and he winds up taking the axe and just swinging it, ramming it right in between the point of where the two horns pierced it, and you just hear the dragon scream in agony as it turns. Nope, that's Penetrator turning. That's not how that works. As the dragon turns and goes to take a quick little bite at Pen, but misses due to the pain in it. It winds up going over its head somehow, surprisingly. But that ends Pen's turn. Killa, you're up. Crag, you're on deck. All right, 27 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. They both hit. Roll damage for both of them. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
All right, you'll see as Killa pulls out that Mosin and takes the first shot, and it hits the dragon again right in the shoulder, and it just kind of screams, and you see it starting to kind of lean down a little bit. It's looking pretty fucked up, and he goes to take that second shot, and all right, tell me how you're doing this, assassin.
I want to shoot it in the chest, where the Penetrator has been doing his dirty work.
Okay. So you see, as that second shot, he goes to line it up, and he takes in that breath, and he aims, squeezes the trigger, and it's like slow motion as Killa knows that shot's about to hit, and it goes and strikes right in the slit of where the axe hit in between the two puncture wounds. And the bullet goes in, striking true to the dragon's heart, and he just falls over with a little bit of a howl. Kind of a little sad how it just plopped right over. No vicious attack. No nothing. And as that dragon falls over on its side, you hear a scream coming from the distance. As an old familiar friend comes gliding into the middle,
Oh,
locking eyes with Killa. We meet again, old friends.
Going to cut off the head
Of what?
of the dragon.
Okay. You reach up and you strike that axe down. Head just plops right off. That dragon is dead.
The bag.
Your fire chicken was nothing, and neither are you.
As that dragon's dead over there on the side, all of you turn to look around as the Archmage is standing in the middle. I will allow each of you to position yourselves accordingly for this fight. And wherever you position yourselves is where we're going to pick up in the next session.
And stay right where it is, I believe.
I'm moving over just. No, actually, I'm staying where I'm at.
Everybody's staying where they're at?
I'm just gonna say yes because I can't see the screen.
I don't know.
You can't see the screen.
Cat.
There was a cat in the way.
Oh.
Sorry.
It was.
Yeah, I'll stay where I'm at.
Would you permit me to attempt to hide behind this stone pillar?
We can start off the next thing with you rolling a stealth. So yes, that's fine. Just make a note of it, please.
Okay. I will put that in my note.
I'll move back a little bit. A little bit more. There we go.
All right, that's where everybody's going to be for the start of the next session.
Actually, I'd like to back up just 10 more feet, and that'll be it. I'm good now.
Okay.
Then, out of context, like if you want to be like Penetrator, probably shouldn't be backing up.
Oh no. After
What a smack talk before the fucking fight.
I'll be honest. My character is kind of like he remembers this guy. He hurts. He's like, I'm gonna just step back, and I'll try to keep you all alive.
All right. Here's where we're going to end tonight's session. So everybody, thank you. I'm gonna give everyone a wave. Bye-bye, everyone. We'll see you in 2 weeks to pick up this fight, and we'll see what happens. Thank you all for hanging out.